What do I have here? Some may ask, some may recognize this right off the get. But it's come that time to de-winterize the camper. I've only done it one time since I've had it. It's a 2021. So I noticed after 1 year of use, my old anode rod was all chewed up, almost nothing left of it. This comes with a specific size, which I didn't have, so I had to buy one of these, which is a 1 1/16 socket. But this is the start of the process. Gotta run my hose, which is just long enough, all the way down to the camper. As I get to the next step, I'll bring you guys back in again. Yeah, this isn't going to be so much as a how-to video, because I'm trying to remember how to do all this. This will be a video of watch and see if I mess up. We haven't done much of anything with this camper winter long. Check some things out here. Got to get down to this hole. It's the first thing. And I just had these hand tighted. This is where my shut-off valves are and my hot water tank and water pump. I just want to make sure I have the valves in the right position. Right now it's bypassing the hot water tank. This one only has the one valve there. Oh no, there's one there too. Yeah, they're both bypassing. Also got to check my water pump. Make sure that's going the right direction. Actually, I'll fill it with water, then we'll drain the coolant out. Then we'll put the new anode rod in the hot water tank and open those valves up to go into the tank. So there's the steps. Okay, so back in here was my valve, which I've now turned it in the direction of the water tank. So I gotta put some water in this and then we'll start draining this thing. While I'm filling the tank, yeah, I had to use quite the rig up here because I couldn't, I had a hose that was broken, so I ended up having to use this configuration here. I could have took this piece off, but I wanted to be able to turn my water on and off. So really I could put it down below that. Anyhow, I ended up going with the pressure wash on the end of it because it was easier. Not that that's the way you should do it. But this is filling up, tanks are filling up the water. In the meantime, I wanted to take care of this. I just put that in by hand. But as you can see, this is my anode rod. How that got that bad in 1 year's time, I have no clue. But definitely not putting that back in. And I'm going to take this pressure washer and try to clean that hole out there a little bit. Don't know if that's the right way either, but that's what we're going to do. Also, I'll make sure you put a little plumber's tape around this. I believe that's how the video showed to do it. So I'm going to do that before I put it in. Okay, I'm going to put this in here. And tighten it for now. I can. Snug it up with this, guys. Okay, so we got the fresh water tank filled, and I've done the sink. Now we're going to run hot until it turns clear. There we go. Okay, I'm going to run for a few seconds here. Probably go back and run these even longer, but I just want to show you what I'm doing here. Gotta do the hot, gotta do the cold. On every faucet you have in here, tubs, even the toilet, outside showers, sinks. Go clear here. Almost clear. Okay. Water is in a clear. As I say, I'll come back and do these a little bit longer as well. Now we're going to do the toilet. That's running clear. That pink in there is just from antifreeze. New year, guys, so we're gonna need these in here as well. I'm gonna toss one in the there again. At this point, we don't have a whole lot of water in there, so I am gonna come back later and run more water in here as well. You always want to keep some water up above your seal there, otherwise it's going to smell. I forgot to do the shower as well. So here, clear. We also want to do shower head. Mine is currently. If the shower heads that come with your camper are any good, we have literally used this maybe 2 times. Look what happens. No good. Brand new camper. Yeah, that's parts of camper. These things are not put together with high dollar parts, guys. Just so you know. I got the new anode rod in. So I'll turn that bypass back on here after I'm done flushing. Let the water go into the hot water tank. Make sure I don't have any leaks there. Here's our outside shower. On the other side. Oh, this is dirty. So this stuff is supposed to be non-toxic. And a little bit on the concrete here. So it turns clear, which we have on the hot and the cold. Well, it turns clear. Clear. Come out here and clean this up. Critters got in there. What happened? I got filthy. Okay. Shut that off. Make sure all of our faucets are off. They are. Okay. Now we're about to turn on the hot water tank bypasses. Cold, there's the hot. No leaks on the inside. I'm going to go to the outside, see if that new anode rod is leaking or not. And it is not, which is good news. The water that's here is from when I flushed this thing out. Had a bunch of the gunked up white tape from the last one that was in there stuck all around it, so I sprayed that all out. But we are not getting any fresh leaks, so the seal seems to be good enough here. All right, little tip here for you guys that hook your campers up to your home. If you don't have a 50 amp hookup or even a 30 amp, which I don't, I'm currently hooked up just to the 15 amp, the lowest amperage that I can put into this camper, so I don't want to run too many things at once. Right now the AC is running, and you don't want to run the AC and the hot water heater at the same time. We've come to find out, because you trip breakers. So I'm going to turn this off. There we go, before I try turning on the hot water heater. All right, now we'll come over to the water heater. Of course, you got choices of gas or electric. We're going to put ours on electric. I did turn the water pump on. It shut off like it's supposed to, and there doesn't appear to be any leaks. So now we're going to do the water heater. Nothing tripped, so that's a good sign. Turn on the hot. Well, it's going to take a while to heat up. I'll give it a few minutes to heat up. Getting this thing de-winterized. Might as well show you the camper a little bit. This is a 2021 Heartland Trail runner. It's got the pull out there, which is nice. I have this, it's got the dual axles. I have this 1200 watts of solar on this thing with over 600 amps of lithium batteries. It's an outside fridge, which I'm getting ready to hook up. Actually, looks like somebody already plugged it in. It has the nice awning that comes out. Comes with your two 20-gallon tanks. Has the leveling arms, front and back. It's not bad. Time we bought this, you couldn't hardly find them. This came available. Pretty much bought it sight unseen. We wanted one so bad at the time. I did some modifying. We bought these power chairs, which are super nice. Power recliners. I'm trying to think of the company. I'll have to put that in the description. We left this one in. It's a pretty nice size. Underneath there we got stockpiled foods, dry foods. Your bathroom. Not very big, but good enough. You do have a 12-volt fridge, which was nice when it was working. Guys are coming down Tuesday to fix it for me. This thing was super nice. It almost used no energy at all. It was just crazy how this worked. And it's big. You can get a lot in it. Comes with a freezer as well. It's nearly full size. I'm not sure what the cubic is on this. I can look that up too. But there's storage. There's storage under there. Storage there. Storage on the other side of this. Storage in the bedrooms. Pretty nice size shelves here. Bought the biggest one we could. Bought this partially for having fun and partially for, you know, things get bad. Anyhow, there's more storage. This used to be the seat that was in the living room. This had a very small dinette in it that only small kids could sit in. Why they put that there, I don't know. So we put this here, and this is a recliner as well. This pulls out into a small bed. But we put our recliners in exchange for that. Forgive the blankets. We're still trying to get this thing ready. But I also went and bought some very nice cushions, mattresses for it. It's the foam style mattresses. So you have comfortable beds back here. There's a queen size bed in the front. Not really quite ready to show this yet, but you can see we have a queen size bed. I built another built in here to get another small child on if we have to. And it comes with the two pull outs. Of course, I put a TV in here too. You gotta have TVs everywhere, right? And we put a nice size one here. That's a 47. It's really nice sitting here watching that one. And I put one in the back bedroom as well. It's got the central AC, just one AC unit on this one. And it puts out pretty well. I mean, we went through temperatures that was over 90 there through the summer. And you could come in here while the power was on anyhow and keep nice and cool. When the power went out, it wasn't so nice. It turns into an oven in these things. It's really hot, too hot to stay in them. Anyhow, that's what we have so far. I'll do a more thorough show of this later on. We have not even used this Suburban oven yet. Suburban oven comes with the high point microwave. It's not too bad. See, this is the pull-out section. Just push the button and it all goes back in. It covers the whole dinette and the reclining area. Pretty good sized camper. All right, guys, back to seeing if my hot water tank's working. Of course, we got dishes in here. I had to pull the dishes out of the drawer because guess what? Our brand new camper had a mouse. So all these are going to be cleaned, disinfected, or thrown out actually. But I'm going to go ahead and turn the hot water on to see if it's heated up. Hope we don't have any issue. Oh, you know what? I know it's not heated up because I forgot to turn the switch on the outside. Right. We need to let out any pressure here that's in the tank. Which we have just done. Somebody will let me know if I should have done that at a different step or not. That's new to this. I'm sure all you old timers are laughing at me right now. But for running electric, you see this here? There's a switch under here. You got to turn that switch on or it's not going to heat up. So now we got that turned on, and I'll give this a little more time to heat up. Usually it only takes a few minutes in this, at least that's the way it was last year. And then we'll see if we got hot water. All right, thanks. And if you listen, I got something bubbling in there. So our hot water tank is on. Another thing about the water tanks, when you're first turning these on for the year, you turn your valves on there. Don't get surprised or shocked if you hear a lot of air coming out of there. These things fill up with air in the lines, and you gotta just let it run until the air comes out. It'll sound like this eventually. But when I turned these on a little bit ago, there was lots of air popping out. This is our solar controller monitors here on the inside. You can see we are fully charged. 57 volts, 57.3 volts. They're just topping off now. Each one of these has 300, or I should say 600 watts of solar panels hooked to them. The EPever solar controllers is what I use down in the cubby. I'll get to those later on and show you. But this will run everything in here except for the air conditioning. I mean, we had this hooked up to a 3,000 watt inverter last summer. Did run the air conditioning, but then it got so hot in here, we was trying to keep up with it, and it was just too much for it, and I ended up frying the fuse and a little bit of the wiring down there off of it. So it's not a good idea to run it unless you have way overkill in the way of solar controllers, very large wires. I have some big wires down there, but when it was 95 degrees outside, it took an awful lot to try to cool it in here. And it did not like it. So I'd rather not take the chance. Don't want to burn my camper down and kill my family, so I'm just not going to run AC off of solar with this, even though it is possible. It can be done. We actually ran it for several hours off of the system I have, the 1200 watt solar panels with the 600 amps of lithium batteries. It would run it. We were running it for a couple hours at a time, but it gets hot. It's just probably not a good idea if this small of a system. Work begins, the summer fun. My wife is doing all the dishes. We had a mouse get in. I don't know how or where, but it got in. So all the drawers got to be cleaned out. Everything's got to be washed. Jack's is sitting in a nice comfy chair. You can hear the pressure washer outside. Working on the concrete pad out back. We got to replace the shower hose part. Broke after one season. Junk. Trying to get it aired out because when I flushed the toilet the first time in there, some nice lovely smells came out. So we got to take care of that. And we have people coming to fix the 12 volt refrigerator, which broke on us after 1 year. So hopefully that's not a permanent problem. Be taken care of easily. All right, I'll let you know how it goes. Yeah. Let's show them how these chairs work, man.
Okay.
You want to do yours?
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to do the out first. You pushing it?
Yeah.
There it goes. Look at this. Okay, show them what the, if you light up that, your drink holder, where's the button for the light? Middle one? Look at that. That looks so nice in the dark. Sorry about the noise. We're pressure washing as we do this here. Okay, Jax, you want to leave it out? You're going to show them how it goes in. It goes in. And we don't just have one. He's going back out now. It's okay, just leave it there. Don't keep going back and forth. These also come with a phone charger. Like I said, the lights up. There it is. Nice and pretty. But mine goes out too. And this is where I plan on spending a lot of my time. And these don't just go down, they go all the way down. You can sleep in this if you want to. So we gave up a bed that unfolds. Yeah, it's just one of these cheapy built-in furniture type beds. It's big enough for one person to get a pair of these put in that you can sleep on. And I'm thinking the name's Pro Rec. Hold on, Jax. Let's stop for a second. Maybe it says right here. Hold on. Nope. It's just a cautionary. Made in China. Isn't everything made in China? But this company is not in China. Find the name of it here. I'll have to look up there and I'll put it in the description. But they ship these. They're special made, special sizes to get in campers. And that's what the company designs in. And I think we paid around $900 for this set. But we were very pleased with them. They work great. This is the Heartland Trail Runner 30 RBK, a 35-foot camper. We replaced the build-in right here, which was a little pull-out love seat basically, and put in these, was it Recpro? Yeah. Recpro, I think is what these are called. Look them up online. That's a really good company. Those people are super awesome too to talk to. And they'll make sure you get something that fits right in your space. Take a look how close that is. Can't beat that. These fully recline, light up. They're comfortable as can be, both full power. Running right off of power that's run to the camper here. And you can run both at the same time without breaking breakers. Got the nice little high point microwave. We got the Suburban stove. We haven't even tried it out yet. Lots of stuff to try yet. How's it feel? Are you tired yet?
No.
You're not tired because you're coloring. Grandma's tired because she's doing all the work. Papa does all the fixing things, but Grandma does all the cleaning stuff. Look at that TV. That's fun. This thing swivels around. We just put it on a big swivel so I can pull this thing all the way around here. It's really nice. Got the radio hooked up. Had to put a little antenna on it because these things don't pick anything up. You're in a metal box, so it's hard, but we put a little booster on it. So lots of fun. 12-volt lights all the way through. Turn them on or off. Got one built-in AC unit. This is the 15,000 BTU. It does a good job of keeping this camper. A 35-footer keeps it nice and cool. No problems there. All right, guys, we're gonna keep working on it. You want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, and comment.
You got it.
No, don't forget.
Hey, the bedroom in the camper. After the wife got done cleaning it up, looks a lot better, don't it? Gotta sweep the floor yet, but it's looking pretty good. Sorry about the loud TV in the other room.